Hello there, fellow media consumers. Remember the good old days? When you had to choose between watching a grainy sitcom on your parents' giant box TV or, going outside? Those days are long gone, my friends. The media landscape has changed. It's a wild, wild west out there, and social video platforms are the new sheriffs in town. That's right, folks. Social media isn't just for sharing cat videos and arguing with strangers anymore. It's become a major player in the entertainment industry, going head-to-head with traditional studios and streaming giants. And guess what? It's winning. Big time. But how did we get here? How did these scrappy upstarts manage to topple the old guard? Well, it's all about two things: advanced technology and knowing what the people want. Social platforms are using cutting-edge ad tech and AI to deliver highly targeted, engaging content that keeps viewers glued to their screens. And it's working like a charm. Now I know what you're thinking. John, I don't want to hear about boring ad tech. And you know what? You're right. It's not exactly the most thrilling topic. But trust me on this one, it's important. Because behind those seemingly endless streams of funny animal videos and dance challenges lies a sophisticated machine learning algorithm that's quietly revolutionizing the way we consume media. See, these algorithms are constantly collecting data on your viewing habits. What you watch, how long you watch it, what you skip, what you like, what you share, it's all fair game. And they use this information to create a personalized viewing experience that's tailored specifically to your interests. That's why you keep getting sucked into those endless scrolling sessions. It's like they know you better than you know yourself. But here's the thing, it's not just about keeping you entertained, it's also about making money. And boy, are they making money. These platforms are raking in ad revenue like never before, thanks to their ability to deliver highly targeted ads to the right people at the right time. No more wasting money on broad-stroke campaigns that reach people who couldn't care less about your product. With social media, you're reaching the people who are actually interested in what you're selling. It's a win-win. But it's not just about the ads. It's about the entire ecosystem that keeps you engaged. Notifications, likes, comments, they all play a role in keeping you hooked. It's a cycle of engagement that's hard to break free from. And while it's great for the platforms, it's something we need to be mindful of. So next time you find yourself lost in an endless scroll, remember, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye. But wait, there's more. Remember the whole cutting the cord thing? It was supposed to be the ultimate solution to our cable woes. Yeah, about that. Turns out ditching cable for the promised land of streaming services wasn't the utopian dream we all hoped for. Instead, it brought a new set of challenges. Sure, we have more choices than ever before, but at what cost? The convenience we sought has turned into a complex web of subscriptions. We're drowning in a sea of subscriptions, each with its own exclusive content library and monthly fee. It's like having a dozen mini cable companies. It's enough to make your head spin. This is what the experts call subscription fatigue. And it's a real thing. People are genuinely feeling overwhelmed. And it's a real thing. Experts have been studying this phenomenon, and the results are clear. People are getting tired of juggling multiple subscriptions, trying to remember which platform has their favorite shows, and shelling out hundreds of dollars a month just to watch TV. It's a logistical nightmare. It's enough to make you want to go back to the days of rabbit ears and snowy reception, almost. At least back then, things were simpler. And it's not just the cost. It's also the sheer volume of content. There's just too much to watch. We're constantly bombarded with new releases, reboots, spin-offs, and revivals. It's overwhelming to say the least. And let's be honest, most of it isn't even that good. We're left sifting through a mountain of mediocre content, hoping to find a gem. So, what's the solution? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? On the one hand, you have traditional pay TV, which is expensive, inflexible, and frankly a bit outdated, but it's reliable and familiar. You know what you're getting, even if it's not always what you want. On the other hand, you have streaming services, which are more affordable, flexible, and offer a wider variety of content. But it can be overwhelming and confusing, and you're constantly bombarded with ads, unless you pay extra, of course. Plus, there's always the risk that your favorite show will disappear from a platform without warning. It's a tough choice, and there's no easy answer. But one thing's for sure, the traditional pay TV model is on its way out. Younger generations who grew up with the internet and on-demand entertainment are ditching cable and satellite in droves. They're not interested in paying for channels they never watch or being tied down to rigid schedules. They want choice, they want flexibility, and they want it all for a reasonable price. Section 5. Social media, where the ad dollars are flowing. Meanwhile, social media platforms are laughing all the way to the bank. These digital giants have become the new powerhouses of advertising, outpacing traditional media in both reach and revenue. They've figured out the secret to success in the digital age. Give the people what they want, when they want it, and make it free, or at least appear to be free. This strategy has proven to be incredibly effective, drawing in billions of users worldwide. And what do people want? Engaging, bite-sized content that's tailored to their interests. Whether it's a funny meme, a viral video, or a trending challenge, social media platforms know how to keep their audience hooked. Social media platforms have mastered the art of short-form video, creating addictive content that keeps viewers coming back for more. Influencers and content creators play a huge role in this ecosystem, constantly churning out fresh and engaging material. And because they're constantly collecting data on their users, they're able to deliver highly targeted ads that are actually relevant to the people watching. This data-driven approach ensures that ads are not just seen, but also acted upon. It's a far cry from the days of interrupting your favorite show with commercials for products you'd never buy. The old model of blanket advertising is being replaced by precision targeting. This targeted approach is a game changer for advertisers. They can now craft messages that resonate deeply with specific groups, increasing the likelihood of conversion. Instead of throwing money at broad-stroke campaigns that reach a wide but often disinterested audience, they can now focus their efforts on reaching specific demographics with laser-like precision. This means more efficient use of ad budgets and better ROI, and it's paying off. Companies are seeing significant returns on their investments in social media advertising. Social media advertising revenue is skyrocketing, while traditional advertising is struggling to keep up. The shift is clear. The future of advertising is digital, and social media is leading the charge. Section 6. Generation Z and Millennials, the content kings and queens. So, who's driving this shift towards social video? Look no further than Generation Z and Millennials. These digital natives have grown up with the internet, smartphones, and social media. They're used to getting their information and entertainment from a variety of sources, and they're not afraid to ditch traditional media if it doesn't meet their needs. For these generations, social media isn't just a way to connect with friends and family. It's a primary source of news, entertainment, and information. They're more likely to get their news from social media than from traditional news outlets. They're more likely to watch videos on YouTube and TikTok than on television, and they're more likely to be influenced by social media creators than by celebrities or traditional media personalities. This shift in content consumption habits has major implications for the future of media. Traditional media companies are scrambling to adapt, trying to figure out how to reach these younger audiences who are increasingly tuning out of traditional channels. Section 7. The rise of the social media creator. And then there's the rise of the social media creator. These online personalities have built massive followings by creating engaging content that resonates with their target audiences. They're the new tastemakers, the new influencers, and they're wielding considerable power in the digital landscape. Unlike traditional celebrities who often feel distant and unrelatable, social media creators have cultivated a sense of authenticity and connection with their followers. They're seen as more relatable, more trustworthy, and more influential than their traditional counterparts. This shift in power from traditional media to social media creators is a significant development. It's changing the way brands market their products, the way entertainment is consumed, and the way we view the world around us. Section 8. LinkedIn jumps on the video bandwagon. Even LinkedIn, the buttoned-up professional networking site, is getting in on the video action. Recognizing the growing importance of video content, LinkedIn has been rolling out new features and tools to encourage users to create and share videos on its platform. From live video to short-form video stories, LinkedIn is providing its users with a variety of ways to connect with their professional networks through the power of video. And it's not just about sharing your resume or promoting your latest project. LinkedIn is encouraging users to share their expertise, insights, and experiences through video, positioning itself as a valuable resource for professional development and networking. Section 9. The future of media, a social-first world. So, what does the future hold for the media landscape? One thing's for sure, it's going to be a social-first world. Social media platforms are already dominating our attention, and their influence is only going to grow in the years to come. Traditional media companies will need to adapt or risk being left behind. They need to embrace the power of social media, experiment with new formats, and find creative ways to reach younger audiences who are increasingly consuming content online. For businesses, this means rethinking their marketing strategies. Social media advertising is no longer optional, it's essential. Brands need to develop a strong social media presence, create engaging content, and leverage the power of social media influencers to reach their target audiences. The media landscape is changing rapidly, and those who don't adapt will be left behind. But for those who embrace the power of social media, the future is bright. So, buckle up folks, it's going to be a wild ride. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video if you enjoyed it.